Okay. How's everybody? It's Sher here with Share Peace and Love. I'm going to give you guys a minute to find me. I wasn't even planning on going live, but apparently I'm going live. So it's all about technology. Somebody's here. Welcome to the chat. If you're new here, my name is Cher. I'm an intuitive, and I receive messages from the divine. I'm waiting for everybody to catch up. I started earlier. I started earlier, and mm, I okay. Anyway, it's like a little epic fail for a second. So I'm gonna give everybody a chance to find me. Hopefully, they can find me. Maybe. If you don't know me, my name is Cher. I'm an intuitive. I'm kind of well. I'm a 60-year-old content creator on YouTube. Just like earlier this year, received my calling, I guess you could say. And so now I get on YouTube and I make videos and I help people have clarity, not through me, but through Source, through God. Okay, so I'm hoping people will find me. We'll give it a minute because people will find me. They'll find me eventually. So we'll talk in the meantime. Let's talk about some things about, let's talk about, let's see, what do we want to talk about? Hold on. Bear with me. I'm getting there. All right, let's talk about the beginning stages of awakening. What happens? It's not that it's not like you wake up one day and decide to be spiritual. It's not. That's not how it works. It's you've always been spiritual. You just forget. It's like an awakening is more like remembering who you are and coming back to self. Does that make sense? Like remembering who you really are and coming back to self. Um, Here's the thing though, when you have an awakening, there's a lot of confusion, there's a lot of doubt, there's a lot of questioning. All of a sudden, the signs you're seeing, you're like, what? What is that? You know, and the other thing is you become sensitive to energy. Okay, like if you're in a crowd of people, hello, Sanaya. If you're in a crowd of people, you're not gonna you will pick up on energy. If you are not grounded, you will pick up on energy, especially if you're in a crowd of people. And also, just because you become spiritual or enlightened or have an awakening does not mean, thank you, I am well. I appreciate this, Anaya. It does not mean that that you become this perfect human being, because you don't. Okay, you don't. You still get to play, laugh, cry, all of those things. It's part of living. Okay, the divine created you. It doesn't become a perfect world after you have a spiritual awakening. Excuse me. As a matter of fact, I would say in the beginning it's very, very confusing after you have a spiritual awakening. So don't worry, like don't, because I thought when I had this awakening thing, I thought, oh Lord, now I got to be perfect. I can't do anything wrong. No, I'm still me. I'm still human. I still have feelings and emotions just like you do. So spiritual awakening is like you're learning a lot. And there's no finish line, okay? That's what people don't get. When you start a spiritual awakening, it continues. It doesn't end unless, well, if you die, yeah. But in general, it's a continuing line. You keep growing, you keep learning, you learn lessons, you get tested, you move forward, you know, all that fun stuff, right? So keep in mind that you can pick up energies that are not your energies when you're out in public. I often tell people to envision like a field of white light around you, like a bubble, to protect you from those energies, because you will pick up on other people's energies. All of a sudden, you'll be like, why am I so angry? And then you'll look over to the guy 2 tables over and you'll be like, oh, okay, wait a minute. That's not my anger. That's their anger. So, do you see what I'm talking about? So, there's a lot of things that happen when you start opening up on a spiritual awakening process. The first thing I think, the biggest and the first thing I think everybody thinks about, hi, Azen, is am I losing my mind? Have I lost it because I'm having a spiritual awakening? You know, why am I hearing things? Why am I seeing things? Why do I know things? Do I allow kids? I don't. This is what I'll tell you. It's supposed to be adults. There are kids that come into my stream, relatively mature children or children with their parents. That's a personal decision between you and your family. I have no problem with it. I don't use a lot of cuss words or anything, but it is different. I am spiritual. I am Christian and I am a tarot reader. So, but I do receive all of my messages from and through Source Divine, the God, the Most High. I don't sugarcoat anything. I don't change anything. So, you know, make your best decision. Okay, and welcome to the chat. Glad you're here, Izan. Okay, and Tanaya, it's always great to see you. We're just doing a little class here on mindset and awareness and the things that happen when you have a spiritual awakening. Okay, so be aware that you will take on energies and feelings that are not yours when you have a spiritual awakening. It's very normal for that to happen. Very nice. I like that. I do too. I try. I talk to God all the time too. So okay. So some of the other ways is and first of all, remember that there's no right or wrong timing in spiritual awakening. It's God's time, it's divine timing. It's what works for the person, not what works for everybody else, what works for you. It's a conversation between you and God. It's a commitment between you and God. So when he starts talking to you and you think you're losing your mind and you realize you're not, you're okay. Okay. So now we're going to talk about how do we care for our energy daily. Well, we have to start our mornings with intentions. Also, if you're in the chat, please like, share, subscribe. If you can donate, that's great too. I try to help some people out. The first thing that we need to do in the morning is set an intention. When you first wake up in the morning, the first thought should not be, oh my gosh, my day is going to be terrible. That is not setting an intention. That is setting yourself up for failure. The first thought in the morning should be, let's see, what should we say? Today I will align with truth, light, and love. That's a good thought, right? Today is going to be a perfect day. Today I am open to receive the many blessings that are available for me. Uh, Make it suit you. Do what is comfortable for you. Those would be affirmations, but they do help with your daily energy care. Also, ground yourself. Put your feet in the dirt. Realize, like, visualize your feet growing roots into the ground. That's a good way to do it. You know, feel your grounding with the earth. Also, stand in the grass, but be careful depending on if you have animals. Also, the other thing is meditate, breathe. Deep breathing is very, very helpful also. Okay. And what else do we have? Okay, breathing. I just covered that. I have a friend and she says, breathe in for 4. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that is actually when you're kind of like flustered or something. If you do the deep breathing, it will really help you. Okay. Also, okay, so and the other thing is salt baths or salt scrubs tend to clear negative energy away. Okay, and someone asked me how we facilitate our growth. How do we get stronger with our intuition? I would say the number one way is to use it. I used to just pick up on a few things, and now I pick up on everything. It's kind of crazy. Um, Shoot, I hope I didn't lose my people from earlier. But let me see. Let's do this. Izan, did you want a card? And Sonalia, did I read for you earlier today or not? I try to just read for people once a day because I come on here a lot and I try to save energy, conserve energy when I can. All right. Let me see who's in this chat. Not many tonight. It's after midnight. It is Friday night though, so yeah. Okay, just me and you. Okay. All right. Did you want a card? Are you still here? I don't want to pull one for you until I know for sure that you want one. Okay. Let me check my screen here because I want to make sure. Okay. Hi, how are you? Hi, Amida. I don't know. I don't usually do relationship questions, but what I will ask, I'll ask. Let me light a candle and say a prayer real quick. We were talking about different aspects of the awakening process and things that you go through in that process. Um, me and got a better lighter. If you're new here, my name is Sher. I'm an intuitive. I do receive messages from the Most High. Everything that I do comes from Source. God. I do believe in prayer. I believe in God. I am spiritual. Do I read tarot? Yes, but through source energy. I'm not your regular tarot reader. A lot of the things I pick up through source, not necessarily through the cards. So sometimes the cards may say one thing and I'll say a different thing, but I go by God energy, what God says. Okay. All right. So let's see what we have here. Let's light some Palo Santo and Amita. Ananta. Is that how you pronounce it? Anna. Ananta, I think. We'll start with you, and then if Eisen wants a card, we'll do Eisen. Welcome. I'm glad you guys are here. If you don't know what I am, I'm a clairvoyant. I'm an intuitive. I get messages. Oh, clear the air, Father, please. Peace and protection, light and love come into this area. Beautiful. I love it. Beautiful. I love Palo Santo. Palo Santo is a very good protection agent to clear negative energy in and around your home. It also smells good, and for those of you that don't know it, it means Hollywood. So let's start here with Nita. Okay, let's see what is in your general energy. There's a lot of smoke in my house. Let's see what we have for you. How is Anita going to do in relationships in the future? Okay, this is going to sound kind of weird, but the first card I have is the Wheel of Fortune. This is very, very good luck, okay? Good luck is great. That's like new opportunities, new development. Next to that is the Four of Cups in reverse, but this is motivation, making things happen. Um, I have three cards that are concerning. One is weakness, the Magician in reverse. The second one is strength in reverse, which would be indecision. And the third is judgment in reverse, which would be delays. Now, what this is telling me, and this is going to sound kind of weird, is that your luck is changing and you're motivated. But if you get in your head, I feel like this person does not respect indecisive people. It feels like he prefers a stronger person. It feels like he has a very strong masculine energy and he would expect his person to be that way too. But when you get wishy washy or indecisive, it feels like it's going to kind of put this person off. They want a strong partner, is what I'm hearing. Anything else at this time? Oh, yeah, there's going to be, you're going to have to make a choice. You may not want this person. It may be that this person is indecisive. It depends on how you read it. You have options. I can see you have options, but you're going to have to make some kind of difficult choice. But here's the thing, you may not want this person, even though you're asking about this person. Natalie, I so botch up membership meeting. I'll tell you in a second. Because this person appears weak and has a lot of self doubt and indecision and doesn't have any determination and is kind of lazy. So you may or may not want that person. Could you have them? Probably, yeah. But you can't. Hi, Natalie. Natalie, I was going on the members live and somehow I messed everything up. Hi, Drew. All right. Izan, are you still here? Let's see if Izan's still here. Welcome to the chat. Okay. No, I don't think Izan's still here. Okay. Hi, Drew. Would you like a card this evening? My name's Sher. I'm an intuitive. My hair's always wild. Were you there waiting? If you were, I feel so terrible. I don't know what I did wrong. I was like, I am having to teach myself as I go. Hi, Tina. How are you? All right, Drew, if you want a card, let me know. Hi, Magic. You are so welcome. Welcome to the chat. I'm glad you're here. Drew, if you do want a card, let me know. Magic, I think I gave you one earlier, didn't I? Hi, Tina. How are you? Would you like a card? This kind of chill Saturday night. We're being chill. I see you're back. Now, if I read for you earlier today, in the interest of Sher's energy. Oh, thank you. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it was the parent. I'm so sorry. Hi, MWM, as they call you. Okay, let's do Tina and then we'll do Drew. What do we have for Tina at this time, Lord? Messages for Tina at this time. I have prayed, guys, and cleared the air. And I always light a candle too. For Tina, what is the message for Tina at this time? Ooh, the beginning of something, achievement. Whoa. Okay, something went away, something dissipated. Battling some things. Okay. If you need a question, ask me a question. Okay. Something dissipated in your world. It went away. It wasn't good for you. I don't know, Street Queen. Listen, it was not good for you. Okay. But now you're stepping into like it's a new chance. It's a new beginning. It's like you feeling the happiness of being you, remembering who you are, coming back to center. Okay. Making small achievements that are going to turn into bigger achievements. Anything else for Tina at this time? Yeah, you have a very unorthodox approach with things, but here's the thing, you're stubborn and you make things happen. All right, that's what I have for you, Tina. I hope it helps. The next person will be Drew. Okay, guys, if I read for you earlier today, in the interest of Sher having enough energy to help whoever needs help, I probably won't read for you again, but I'll, once a day is enough. And plus, God wants you guys to learn how to read. He wants you to connect. So, like, I don't want to put myself out of a job, but everybody has this ability, this intuitiveness. You have to work on it. Not everybody has an innate intuitiveness. Some people do have to work on it. Good morning, Carmen. Are you like, where in the world is Carmen? No, I haven't pulled a card for you yet, Drew. For some reason, I felt like I felt like setting, just chilling out. You're gonna get there now. I just was like, okay, I got a minute for Drew. Okay, so let's find out what we have for Drew. Messages for Drew at this time. You're doing okay, Natalie. You're doing good. It's a process. Ooh. Okay, let's see what we got here, Drew. Okay, let's say the first thing I would say is you might have some communication coming in about some kind of situation that's unstable or unbalanced. Now, this may have already happened in your world. Um, Here's the thing, I'm not real worried about that. And because you have this ability, I think it will cause some pressure, whatever it is that feels like it's coming in, because you have temperance in reverse. This is like, to me, it feels like overthinking a little bit, being a little flustered. But I think this too shall pass, is what it feels like, because you're very resolute. You're very serious. Like when you want to make something happen, you have a determination that most people don't have, and you can get it done. Okay, and which I really like. Okay. And then here's the thing though, but you're very different. You're not your normal person. You're highly stubborn. Um, you're just very different, but you have a very deep rooted belief. Okay. A very deep rooted belief, and you have a solid foundation. You always learn. You're always learning something. It's just like, it's almost like normal, natural, just part of who you are. You have moved to calmer waters. There was a lot of maybe not so calm waters around you, is what it's feeling like. Because but now with the hangman, you are moving to calmer waters, which I really, really like. And the other thing is, you're closing out this cycle, because this is the ending of a cycle. You closed out some kind of cycle in the world. Now, we did that one. Whatever that was did not feel stable, that you closed out. Interesting. Okay. Anything else for Drew? Hi, Jason. Okay. I feel like this person was lazy, and you're very strong, and you protect and you guard yourself. You have a high level of alertness regarding yourself, your safety, your everything. It's like I feel like you're maybe always on guard. Okay. And work is improving too. Work is improving, and your faith is getting restored, and it's like things are shifting for you. They're starting to look good. Okay. You were given bad advice in the past, and sometimes you can be a little up there, but that's okay. It's your strength is like a captivating, wonderful thing about you. It's your strength is your power. That, and I think you have some charm too. That's what I have for you, Drew. I hope it helps. Hi, Jason. Hi, Kiss. I I thought about you today. You're so welcome, Drew. I hope it helps. I thought about you today, Kiss, because I just thought about you and sent you that email. I mean, that little note. It's kind of nice because I have access to some of you that have had readings and stuff done. So occasionally, when I think about you, it's nice to be able to shoot you a little message, encourage you. Okay. Hi, Jason. How are you this evening? Would you like a card? Kiss, do you want a card? I know you want a card, Kiss. Hi, Carmen. Welcome. Um, Magic, if you want to shoot me an email, you can. If it's something private, I feel like if it is, shoot me an email and I'll see what we can find for you. For Jason, messages for Jason. Okay, Jason. Hi, Carmen. Oh, thank you. Jason, what happened to you? Okay, because it feels like something happened. Okay, because there was the Hierophant, but a very unorthodox Hierophant. This may be your personality. Then there were delays. Then there were sadness. Then there were heartbreak, pain. I want to say a lot of stuff not so great. What else for Jason? Okay. I wondered because I'm like, because look at, okay, let me show you these cards, Jason. The Hierophant in reverse, Judgment in reverse, Three of Swords in the upright. So that tells me a lot of things have happened. So how do we move on from all this? What is the highest and best advice for Jason at this time? I certainly will. Okay. Oh, perfect. Oh, I love this. Okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. It was all necessary. You're absolutely right. Because this is so funny. There was a delay, there was a false start. There was something about a false start. I don't know what it was, but it was like things didn't get off the ground. They didn't go well. It may have even been, I don't know. I don't know. But what I do know is that now you're moving into, there was a shift. Oh, okay, I get it. Oh, okay. So that went away, and there because it was a false start. Yes, you were right. It was all necessary. And then you stepped into your King of Cups energy, where you went back and you looked at your faith. You looked at all those things that were important to you. You started remembering who you were. You remembered what you wanted in life. You forgot, you forgot where your happiness was, and you started getting it back, and you're like, oh, this is cool, I like this, I can live with it. I mean, that's kind of what it feels like, and that's a really good place to be, because it feels like you started loving yourself. You did. I can see it. But there's more. Okay. So yeah, you went to faith and you're very responsible. You have a very nice kindness factor is what I'm hearing. And here's the thing though. Now you're in balance. You're in justice. Things are moving. You're moving into this peace and harmony. No conflict. I don't want to fight anymore. I'm done with it. Okay. So that's what I have for you. Anything else? Highest and best advice for Jason at this time, Laura? Motivation. Keep going. Keep moving. Uh, yeah, your cups got turned over, but you still have cups that are upright. That's the message for you, Jason. I hope it helps. Welcome to the chat. We're glad you're here. Hello, Carmen. And Kiss, are you still out there? If you want a card, let me know. We're just flying by the seat of our pants tonight, guys. We're just being real casual. Oh, you're so welcome. I'm drinking some Sumatra coffee. I used to drink it in Hawaii. So good. This is my Pier 1 mug that I probably bought at, I bought it at a thrift store for $2 or $3, but I like it. I like the paisley. I'm a coffee cup collector. Those of you that know me know this. I know there was two. I should have bought the other one, but I didn't want to be greedy. It is. You should see my wait till Christmas gets here. Oh my goodness. And my friend showed me how to make my little emoji thing. Oh my goodness. Not like she does, so I'm gonna have to work on it. Okay, so let's give Kiss a card and then we'll do Carmen. I'm so sorry, Carmen. I'll do you right after Kiss. What do we have for Kiss at this time? Messages for Kiss. Not a problem. I walked 2 miles today, and I have to tell you, I feel the energy. It really, if you're not a meditator, get out and walk. Set a goal for just 1 mile. And when you're out in the fresh air, you see the flowers. I even saw like four feathers today, all clumped up. I took a picture of it because I was like, I usually just get like one little feather drifting down, and I was like, oh my goodness, what is coming my direction? I have four feathers. Okay, let's see what we have for Kiss. Messages for Kiss. Oh, Ten of Cups. Oh, uh-oh. What the heck? Okay. Oh, I get it. Okay, Kiss. Destruction, failure, old relationship. Need I say more? Okay. Heading. Oops. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet, Carmen. Carmen, I'll be right with you. Um, that's very kind of you. You're heading towards your Ten of Cups, towards your abundance, but your mind shift, your mindset has shifted. You're depending on yourself. You're not needing to have something to satisfy you. You're realizing that you're important, that you have value, you have worth. What else for Kiss? Breakup. Okay. Regret. Self blame. I still think I may know what that is. Oh, also, okay. I do. Okay. Okay. This feels like, okay. I'm just going to say this, Kiss. Don't shoot me. This kind of feels like that person with the C name. Breakup. Not so great. Okay. Hold on. And this person, there's a chance this person could come back and apologize. Okay. No, no, don't. Okay. This person may come back. He has apologized. Is that what you're saying? He has? Hi, Nur. Big hugs. Yeah. Anyway, he could come back and apologize. The answer is no. Okay. Because you're heading towards your 10 of cups and your 10 of pentacles. You're on the right track. You don't need anything to stop or slow you down. Now you have free will. Do what you want. But he hasn't. Okay. If he does, the answer is no. All right. I hope that helps. Please forgive me. All right. Let's read for Carmen now. I'll try. It doesn't. And Tara doesn't really have sex, so Casey was right. Sher doesn't read other people. Thank you, thank you. Ah, you're great, Magic. I didn't want to bother you because you said you had something on your mind. So, uh, mhm. Thank you. All right, for Carmen, what do we have for Carmen? And thank you, Carmen, for the donation. I appreciate. I appreciate you. Okay, Carmen. I love you too, Kiss. Okay, Carmen. What is this? Is this like difficult tarot night? Okay. In the past, you had a lazy, materialistic, not so bright person in your life. Sorry. It shows up as the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Okay. All right. And but here's the thing. You were like, I feel like you did this. Whoosh. I feel like you seriously, like you cut it off. You're like just like that, like I'm done. And it's crazy when you decided that you were done. Now you're moving ahead to achievement, to planning, to making things happen. Okay. Hold on. Um, bear with me. I lost my train. 1 second, Carmen. Okay, so yeah, you're planning achievement, making things happen, possibly a little bit of travel there. There's You were careful. You moved into balance, temperance, carefulness, balance, peace, joy, bliss, love. Yes, all the good stuff. Mm. Okay, and now you have you can see your future coming out. Okay, you can see it. You can see your plan starting to come. Early stages of achievement. You struggled for a very, very long time, but now you are listening to the voice within, and victory is coming. Okay, just keep listening to your intuition. You can actually see hope now, and there is an emperor in the future, but not the page, not that page that you left behind. And there will be some social invitations. Your ships are coming in. Yes, Carmen. Hi, Teresa Horton. When she gets tired. Hi, Miss Pickett. Of course. Hold on. Moonlight, if you want to help with the list, that's great. Okay, so that was for Carmen. We did kiss. Let's see. How's it going, Teresa? Hi, Miss Pickett. And you don't have to, though, if you don't feel like it, Magic. I don't want to do anything to put you out. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to read for Casey was right, I guess. I can't tell you other people's energies. I'm just going to pull some general, and I don't answer personal questions about my life. I'm not here for that. I'm here to assist others with clarity through messages from the divine. Okay. So what do we have for Casey was right? You're very traditional. You have a little bit of insecurity in your energy. Uh, you have 10 of Pentacles energy, though. This is traditional. You know where you are. You're sufficient. You can take care of yourself, is what it feels like. But there is some insecurity, things that were that make you stand still sometimes, like some doubts. And I don't even think these are doubts from you. This may be doubts on another person. It feels like. What is this in the background? You are achieving things. You are making things happen, which I would expect with the 10 of Pentacles. The problem is, I think you're a little bored, maybe a little restless, because you have the restless card here. So what else do we have for Casey? Hmm. Okay. Okay, I don't think you should worry about your speed of progress. Okay, thank you, Magic. Okay, because what I'm seeing is, yes, you may be bored and restless and a little insecure, but here's the thing: you're on the early stages of achievement. You're moving forward. There's new opportunities, new chances, possibly new love coming in. You've left behind. I feel like you slammed a door on fighting adversaries, conflict. I feel like you're like, I'm not doing it. I'm done. It just really feels like that. Okay. Now, here's the thing. What else do we have for Casey was right? Whoa, jumping out there. Anything else for Casey? Okay. You carry a lot of burdens. Okay. You carry a lot of burdens. I can see that. A lot. But there's a lot of things going on in your energy. You have shifted. You are moving into better things. You ask about a relationship with a person. I'm not sure if this is your person. The reason I'm saying that is they show up as fairly immature. Okay, fairly immature and very short-sighted. Now, you don't show up that way, okay? You show up as a Queen of Pentacles on your way to becoming a star. Like, you know who you are. You are grounded. Yeah, you've been through a lot, but that a lot made you who you are today. It made you stronger. It made you wiser. The phrase, that which doesn't kill us makes us stronger, comes to mind. So, this person, it's really more about what you want here, okay? But here's the other thing. Now you're moving into calmer waters, so you're really looking at your decisions, at what you're doing right now, where you want to go. Is it worth it? You're weighing things out. I feel like you have been given, like, well, you're skilled too in whatever you do, and you do believe in being truthful. It feels like you weighed things out, and I think that you're really well balanced, but you do get in your head sometimes, but with the insecurity thing. But it's also like they're saying, have some faith in yourself. You have some really great abilities. And according to this, you have some really beautiful skills to be patient and wait for good results, is what I'm hearing. I hope that helps, Casey. All right. Next. Hi, Teresa. How's it going? When will my 28-year-old daughter get out and live life? She doesn't fool with no one but me and her sister. Help. Okay, I don't know. Have you introduced her to a 28-year-old mate? Okay. What do we have? Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Nur. Are you sure you don't want a card? That's darling. I appreciate that. That's sweet. If you want one, let me know. Okay. For Teresa, what do we do with the 28-year-old? Oh my goodness. I don't know. I have a 33-year-old. I don't know what to do with her either. Lord, I hope she didn't watch this one. What does Teresa do? Highest and best advice for Teresa. Oh, wrong deck. Okay. Wow. Let's go over here and see what we got. Oh, I know what it is. She's too comfortable. She's too comfortable. Wow. Thank you, nerd. That's so sweet. Yes. And thank you for helping me. Okay. So, what do we have here? Oh, my goodness. Hold on. Give me a second. What do we have for Teresa with the 28-year-old? One more. Thank you, Nara. You're great. Hugs. I appreciate you. I don't know how I got lucky to have such great people. Okay. This is kind of a tough one. Okay, so I'm getting a couple of feelings about your daughter. Okay. I don't know. Miss Pickup will look. Okay, the first thing is time is beginning to become a factor. You have the time master card here. You're wanting her to get out, move out, be on her own, live life, be independent. Here's the problem. Ah, sweet. Um, your daughter has fire. She has fire in her soul. Okay, she does. But I feel like there's a fear factor here. Okay, like she's just not sure she's ready. And the reason I'm saying that is because I see all these animals. It's kind of like, what would happen? What, it feels more like you're going to have to take her by the hand and recommend things, like gently assist her. Her base is good, but her staff is just kind of like The staff is like, it feels like it's that she doesn't know where she wants to be or what she wants to do. It feels like almost that she would be good to have I don't know, what is that about? I don't know. Is she very spiritual? Is she very spiritual? Something rattled her world. And I feel like her vibration shifted. I feel like she went from happy and carefree to maybe not. Okay. All right. That's what I wondered. Okay. So, okay. That's kind of what it feels like then. Okay. I saw there was a card that made me think she's very spiritual. It was upper room or something. Here's the thing. She's like torn in her life because a part of her wants to be the wild woman, okay, but then part of her is tapped into the spirituality, and she's trying to figure out who she is, and she feels like she's like at a standstill right this minute. I think that she just needs someone to talk to, like an honest. She is grounded, and she will pay attention to your counsel, but I feel like she just needs someone to talk to, an honest conversation like, hey, I'm your mom. I want you to have a life. I want you to live. But it does feel like there's a little bit of a fear factor here. Maybe you're too good of a mom. That's what I have for you, Teresa. Teresa, I hope. She'll be going to mental. Oh my goodness, sorry. Okay. All right, Miss Pickett, how's it going tonight? Are you sending her to mental health? Mm. When are things going to get better for Miss Pickett? When are Miss Pickett's finances going to improve? You are okay. That may not be a bad idea, actually. Oh, you are in the middle of like not fun stuff, Miss Pickett. Okay. That's good. I really think you should send her to mental health. I think she needs an outside source to help her figure it out. And there may be a little bit of depression in there too. I'm not a doctor though, at all. I know nothing. Entertainment purposes. Okay, so what do we have for Miss Pickett here? Ooh. All right, Miss Pickett. The first card out I see, looking for work is stressful. I see it. You have adversity, stagnation, not moving forward, kind of being stuck. Okay. And just kind of a stuck energy is what it feels like. Okay, so, but here's the thing, Miss Pickett. Things are going to shift. You have a lot of obligations, okay? And I feel like you're striving for balance. But there's something here where you're starting to figure out who you are. It may be that you need to shift your focus on a different type of job that suits you more. Also, just pray. Just say, Lord, help me. Give me put me where you want me. One of the best things I ever happened was when I prayed that prayer. I said, Lord, put me where you want me. And do you know what happened? He did, Miss Pickett. Um, you are lining up for the Nine of Cups. This is happiness, it's abundance. But there's like a little self discovery journey going on here, too, where you're just trying to figure out what direction you're going in. You need a job. You're starting to stress about it. Here's the thing, stop and breathe and let it go for a minute. Let it go. It's all piling up on top of you. Okay, release it for a minute. And when you come back to it, it'll be better. A minute can be just a few hours, but stop focusing on it because it's almost like pushing it away. When you release it and give it to God and tell him you need some help, it'll come in, Miss Pickett, it really will. But what else do we have for you at this time? One fell down on the floor. Oh, the star. Yeah, that's perfect confirmation. It fell in the upright, Miss Pickett. Yes. Yes. Oh, shoot. Okay. Yes, you're going on to be a star, but I think it has something to do. It feels like there's almost a shift in a work environment, like doing something different, but finding out that you actually enjoy it. I don't know what that's about. Look into different aspects of employment. It feels like there's something waiting for you. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it does feel that way. All right, that's what I have for Miss Pickett. Hi, let's see. Okay, Abadia, how are you this evening? Oh my goodness, I think I'm a night person. It's 12:40. I always seem to work at night. Okay, is Ahmadiyya still here in the chat? That's what was my question. Mhm. I'm not sure she's still here. I didn't see her, but Nora, that was so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Um, if you're new, welcome. My name is Sher. I'm an intuitive. I receive messages from the Most High in various ways. Okay. Well, simply the fact that you're asking if you should move on is probably not a good indication. You're welcome, Miss Pickett. What do we have for Admadine? Should she move on or what? Whoa. Hi. Okay, perfect. Oh, oh no. I'm sorry, Miss. I am sorry. Admadia. I'm so sorry. Okay. Here you are. You're showing up as a King of Cups, okay? This person that's respectful, faithful, has a lot of consideration, has empathy for people, really enjoys their life, okay? Now, this is the thing that's totally killing me, and I'm really sorry about this, but I want to see what this one is. Okay. Oh, God, it was confirmation. Okay, you asked me the question, should I stay or should I go, right? Makes me think of that song. The first card that fell out, this is so crazy, is get out of stress. And I was like, okay, that probably means what I think it means. But I asked for some clarification on that particular card because I wanted to say stay or go. And plus, you shouldn't base that on a tarot card reading anyway. But what came out next to that, right next door, was failure, wrong turn, sluggishness, unfortunately, disappointment, dead end. I don't know who is watching out for you, Medea, but I would say that somebody is definitely watching out for you. I think it's because you walk in the light with this King of Cups energy. But this is not looking good for you. I'm so sorry. Um, so I mean, it's not usually quite that uh, brutal, but get out of stress and pressure and failure, wrong turn, and dead end are kind of, it's kind of hard for me not to figure that one out. That's what I have for you. I'm not laughing, I promise. Wow, that's crazy. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it's 12:44 at night already. This person is also reckless. I'm sorry. I hate to give people bad news, but I would rather give you bad news now and have you deal with it now than, marry them and, and then find out that it's not good. If you're not, that is, if you're not already married to him. Mhm. I think everybody's been read. I just wanted to come on here because, like, last Saturday I came on, it was like a little crazy. And I had a whole bunch of people. Straight Queen, you're doing fine. Quit second doubting yourself. If you're still there, quit second guessing yourself, Straight Queen. Okay, you have reassurance. You're doing fine. Okay. Moonlight, shoot me a message if there's something I can help with. I'll try. Um, I think everybody's been read. If they have, I think I'm gonna like. Don't take this wrong. Bug out. I think I'm gonna bug out and work on my paperwork because I'm behind. And I'll be back here tomorrow. I love you guys, and please go share some peace and love. Okay. Thank you, Amona. I'm sorry for the bad cards, but God's rejection is your protection. Okay. Hey, Jason. Oh, thank you, Jason. I didn't even know you were still here. Thank you. I appreciate you. You guys have a great night. It's Friday night. Go have fun. All right. And also, while you're out there, please go share some peace and love. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. No problem. And thank you, Moonlight, for your help with the moderation. I appreciate it. Iris is a little under the weather right now. So you guys are great. Go share peace and love, please.